All right, so it is another very beautiful Saturday night, and you know exactly how we like to do it. We are bringing you a conversation that you know you want to be part of. This is Duvet on GHOne television. My name is Natalia, and do not forget that we are streaming live on all our social media platforms. We are on X, on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Instagram. Tonight we're talking about sexual etiquette, something that not a lot of people consider. For a lot of people, when we have game, it's we having game. No effort is put into, what is about to happen. You have people who have bad breath, bad odor, skin, not shaved, all kinds of mess. And tonight we are breaking it down. When you know that you are meeting somebody sexually, when you know that at the end of the day, you want to be involved sexually with your partner, your wife, your husband, whoever you're sexually in tune with, how do you prepare for that? Do you put in effort, or for you it's just a fee after all? That type of thing. That is the conversation we're having tonight. Be sure to send your comments. We would love to hear from you. Now, let me introduce my guest for tonight. So I have Kristen Adakwa.
Hi.
Who is a digital marketing expert.
Correct.
Kristen, you're welcome.
Thank you. I'm so energized.
You're energized.
Yes.
Just like I am.
The ladies are ready for me. And on behalf of all men, not the Stingy Men Association, but on behalf of all Correct Men Association, I do for them.
Okay. It's good to have you.
Correct.
And then I have Afi Antonio, who needs no introduction. I'm sure if you're experiencing her, if you're seeing her for the first time, first of all, she's single. And then after being single, she's a philanthropist. One of the reasons why I love Afi is she is such a kind-hearted person. She wants to make the world a better place. So she's always looking for ways to make that happen. It's part of the reason why I absolutely love you. Your singleness, I don't like. But anyway. Afi, you're welcome to Duvet.
Thank you for having
How
me.
is it that you're still single? Like, do people see you? Or is it you don't go out?
The small boys who 28, 25, age is not age is just a number. Like, I'm tired.
So what are you looking for? A much older person?
Yeah, someone my age or older.
The older people, they are single. I'm sorry, that was not an appropriate comment. I'm sorry. I take it back. I know they'll come for me. Anyway, and then I have Nana Mafusia. Nana Ma, how are you? You're welcome. You look good.
You look dashing.
Thank you. You are not single.
I'm single.
Oh.
Very single.
And searching? and staying at home minding your business?
I'm searching.
Okay.
Now my search no comes with
Terms and conditions apply. Terms and conditions apply. All right.
You, Natalia.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to Duvet.
Thank
Let's jump straight into it. I didn't even know sexual etiquette was a thing, because for me, I thought it was just more of a common sense type of thing where if you know you're meeting somebody sexually, you want to be your best self. Especially for women, this is when we like to put on the lingerie and do all the sexy stuff, because we want to literally serve ourselves on a platter for the men. But it looks like the men don't put in a lot of effort. Christian will beg to differ.
I'm already different.
You're already different. But okay,
Yes.
So tell me something. Typically, knowing that you have game tonight, right? Knowing that you're pursuing a woman and you guys have gotten to the point where you know sex is going to happen, is imminent, like you can't avoid it. What are some of the things you do to prepare yourself for this woman?
Well, before any game will happen, personally, there should be communication. Before you come, I'll have that conversation with you that, hey, there's going to be a massive game. I'm using the word massive because my ladies are here. There's going to be a massive game. So you psych your mind towards the arts. Do you get it? And also,
That's very strange.
It should be strange for you. Afi, what are you? Afi, allow the men to talk. Afi, I beg of you.
How
No, you
much
see,
more massive game?
you should be confident enough to communicate it to her so that when she comes to the house, she wouldn't be acting of, hey, you are in for game. We start off, but hey, I also advise you shouldn't show off. You know, before that communication, Charlie, me, you come at me, I go do the, hey, I beg. Relax.
Cool down.
Cool down.
Cool down.
Don't show off. I mean, we are not fighting. We are just having an act. That's my take.
Right. Very interesting. Have you tell me something? What has been one of the things that has completely turned you off when it comes to a man, you know, in the act of sex?
When the man asks for a BJ and you get down there, you can smell urine, smell everything. Like, it's a whole. Are you ready? You want me to give you a BJ? You have to be intentional about it. Know that man no na me de cut down ho. So at least go and wash down or something. Now, wako krom, wako chinchia baba aba na ye bon komana. You know you want a BJ. Make sure that that place is clean. You know, ebinsuna enwie fufu wa hu nyina say hade. Now forest we dey go. Why? I say,
let me tell you, it's not even about enui, no. It is the color of the enui.
Hey.
Tell me
What colors have you seen?
No, tell me why. I mean, I don't mind keeping a bushy whatever. That's preference. Yeah. Some people like it bushy.
Yeah.
Others
So
not.
I always find out if you like it bushy
Yes.
or just a little trim.
Right.
Then I get it.
That's
So
preferential.
if he wanted bushy and you just clad,
And so then I will
coast,
tell you, said,
you're gonna wait till. Hey,
Give it some time. It will grow fast.
You were saying.
So sometimes, I mean, preferences. Some people like it bushy, some people don't. But sometimes for me, I have found that, and this is an experience I had where I saw certain colors that I wasn't familiar with.
Is it the brown
golden
one?
brown.
The brown one.
It's golden
Golden brown.
And I'm like, but what is going on
dead.
here?
It's dead.
It's an accumulation of debt.
Exactly.
And that means this is a very dirty human being.
I'm telling you.
Because there's no way you can allow that to happen. And it's not even, it's as if they're not even conscious of it. Because in their minds, everything is okay. And that's very troubling.
Do you also know the colors we see at the back?
What colors do you see?
When you say at the back.
At the back.
The back of what?
At the back.
When giving doggy, do you know the colors we see?
What do you see?
Please continue.
Whoa.
No,
Tell us.
I'm here for the men.
Tell us.
Okay.
See, sometimes when giving doggy, we see different colors. I don't know if you apply.
Different
Wait,
colours of
ladies,
what?
I don't know if you apply Pakwesi powder there.
Oh.
Yes, it's true because when giving the lady doggy, I mean, at least if she is dark, you should see a dark body. If she's fair, you should see fair. But you see a fair lady with please.
With what? With
Okay, I think I get what you want to say.
I don't want to say it. Continue for
the
me.
ties, no, baby, a color.
It's not a tie, so the ass.
Hey, in between the
In
eyes,
between, you see
the colors
things.
are different.
Correct. I don't know if you are going to Tema using the motorway or you are going to Natalia.
I'm hearing this for the first time.
That's not the first time. You continue to hear it because the
But
men
I
we
think-
don't talk.
But I think, to be fair, I
why
think
don't
that
you
women are more vocal than men when it comes to these things.
Okay.
A man may see something and not worry because in that moment, he's looking for just one thing and one thing only. He
Happy
really doesn't
ending.
care what happens on the way,
Correct.
right? It's just, let me get to my destination.
Yeah.
And after that, he's even forgotten about all of that.
Yes.
But women, we pay attention to things. So we see almost everything. And then in a conversation with Afi later, like, Afi, can you believe what I saw today? Like, would you believe? Speaking of, it was Afi's boyfriend's birthday yesterday. But
Oh my
that's just
God.
besides the point.
I thought you said she was single.
Can you imagine?
No.
Why you contradicting
in the
yourself?
beginning, you mentioned she was single,
Right.
and I believe there's a gentleman
Right.
who's been adding up
But
and taking
here's the
out
thing,
words.
But here's the thing. You're single until you're married.
Oh, okay,
Right?
okay.
She does
okay,
have a
okay.
boyfriend.
All right.
There you have it.
Well,
Does that make
sense?
You are single
to
until
some
you're married.
point it does.
Because if you have to fill out a form right now,
Okay.
single married, there's no boyfriend column there.
So is that you're single?
You're single or married.
You're married.
There's no
Well-
tick
Well-
boyfriend column. To be fair.
Well,
true, though.
ladies, you are right.
Nanama, tell me, when you hear sexual etiquette, what comes to your mind?
What comes to my mind is sex, being very intentional about it, and playing a setting role. When I think sexual etiquette, I think role play. I think being intentional about what you're going to do at the moment. Yeah, because when you're talking etiquette, let's take sex out, okay, and then let's come back to our normal lives. When you're talking about etiquette, or when we say etiquette, we're talking about doing something and doing it right, doing something and doing it clean. And so sexual etiquette, I think I can only think about sex and it being so good,
Right.
so clean, and being very intentional. Where intentional means that I am so intentional and nothing, absolutely nothing is stopping me at a certain point.
Right.
Yeah.
You're going all in. Typically, here's how I like to prepare for sex. This morning, in fact, on my radio show, and I have to say that I'm on radio, I'm on Star 103.5 FM, Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. to midday. So tune in and listen to me. This morning on radio, I was saying that, because I had a doctor join me, and I was saying that for me, I don't know how to drink wine in a glass.
Okay.
That's not to say I drink out of the bottle, but I'm saying that I cannot have a glass of wine, right? When I need to have wine, I'm having the entire bottle. And one of the things I like to do in preparing myself when, I have to go down that road is because I love wine, I would definitely drink some wine. And I love to smell good. I will take a shower. I will smell good. I'll put on my favorite lingerie or whatever. So I put a lot of effort into that. If there are scented candles, I'll light it up. If it's my place. And typically, women put effort into this. But if it's the man's place, you go there and the whole place is dry. He had some gobe in the afternoon, and the place is still,
It's
in the
not-
middle of...
It's not true. We won't accept this. And we are not going to accept
What do
this.
you mean you won't
It is.
accept
Do you
it?
know, men, we
They
also
don't
invest
put
in
effort
sex.
into
It is.
anything.
Men always have that mindset, that
Right.
perception that the woman is responsible for all of that. So the woman has to come looking, or
No.
and
we-
they think the women are at the receiving end, and so they have to look a certain way. They have to present themselves in a certain way, so they can just come as they are. Forgetting they also have to. They have to
Because even
look,
typically-
smell,
right.
and feel a certain
Because
way.
even typically, if I have to go, like whoever I'm with, if I'm coming to your place, if I'm from work, I won't come straight to your place.
Exactly.
I will go home,
home.
take a shower, put on a lingerie, and put on some wrap dress.
Want to put on the best as well.
So that when
Not
I
just
come,
any-
I
not
know.
just any.
Let me ask you a question.
So that when I come,
Do you know what?
Tell me.
Do you know what goes on when we send you transportation before you get
please,
to our
please,
house?
please.
Why would you want to send me
Hold
transport?
on.
Wait. We prepare.
No, Kristen, first of all.
Preparation.
First
And
of
so
all,
sending transport is preparation.
No, first
We
of all.
prepare. We invest.
When you say...
You invest.
Sending
Yes.
transport. Must you send transport
No.
to every girl?
No,
Exactly.
no.
When you
Do
say
do
that,
you know what goes
It's
on?
like
I
it's
get
a constant
offended.
thing that
No, we
yes,
listen.
because
Okay.
I
When
won't
I
ask
hear a
for
man
that.
say that, I get
Correct.
offended. Because I see a lot of men say, I sent you transport. It offends me a lot.
Yeah.
Because I've never ever taken transportation from no man.
Exactly.
Like,
Correct.
all my life, right?
Yeah.
If you and me are together, I obviously like you.
Yeah.
Right?
I also like you say.
So you don't need to give me transport for me to come to you.
Before
At
I
times
come.
I didn't want to come
I would
unannounced.
come
and then
because
I'm
I
not-
miss you. I would come because I want to spend time with
Exactly.
you.
Yeah.
Correct.
Don't give me anything. I will come all the
Okay.
same.
Yeah.
So
But on
please
your way
don't
coming, we
repeat
prepare.
that sentence anywhere again.
Sure. But on wait, ladies,
So when you say
wait.
you prepare,
Ladies, on your way
aside
coming.
apart from
prepare.
sending transport. Okay, well maybe.
How do you prepare?
How do you prepare?
Yeah,
How
exactly.
else
Tell
apart
us
from
how you
sending
prepare.
transport?
Let me
How
tell
else
you
you
what
prepare?
you want to hear.
Yes.
Okay,
Tell
tell
us.
We take a quick shower.
Hey.
We
Say
prepare.
I take a quick shower.
I'm here for my men.
For your men,
we-
those in your category.
No,
For all men.
loyal man.
Okay.
So, yeah, so we prepare the bed, okay, and then we
Yes,
equally
bed,
we,
yes,
we
to
equally
some point you are
get
good at that.
candles, you know,
like the
to
bed.
cause the rhythm.
Ah.
Yes, you also
Candles.
get candles. Yes, we invest in candles. Okay, and then also perfumes, body splash. Yes, so that means when you come, you all enjoy the act. Please don't do that to men. We beg you.
Listen, First of all,
Which movie
How
did
many
you watch
men?
before
I
coming?
know. First of all,
Which
men?
romantic movie did you watch before coming?
I don't watch
No,
romantic movies. This is what men we do.
No, but
Because it
I
looks
think here's
like-
the thing. One of the things he said that disturbs me is that we prepared the bed. First of all, I don't even like the bed.
We prepared the room. we prepared the room.
Oh my
Set the bed.
No, okay.
So that's how you prepare for sex.
That's
you,
how we
you
prepare
light
for-
candles. You
Correct.
light candles. You prepare
Correct.
the bed.
Correct.
You're a bed guy.
The way he said it there,
He's a bed guy. You're a bed guy.
It depends on the person
And the
coming
person.
in, though.
And when you say it depends on the person, why?
It's like you have
Are
multiple partners.
I know.
So if a person's coming,
Ladies, you're getting
I
it
know,
wrong.
Pastor.
You're getting it wrong. I'm here.
Are you rationing the women? Are you rationing the women?
Ladies, you're getting it wrong.
So it depends on the person.
You're getting it
Wait,
wrong.
who shall say?
No,
Depends on
you're
who's
here.
coming.
No, wait. I'm here as
what
Christian.
you
I'm
said.
representing thousands of men.
Okay.
Okay, so I may like slim ladies. Others too may like the other side. You get it?
We would appreciate if you speak for
for
yourself.
yourself.
Don't
I'm here
you
for
know
men.
for the purposes of you.
See the way you are sweating.
I have to sweat because when the
have
topic
three ladies.
when the topic was given to me, I said these ladies are going to ground me. So I have to prepare.
When you saw them,
We're
it's
going
like,
to fry
okay, these
you.
are the guests on the show.
And I
You
know
realize
them.
you were the only man.
Yes.
Okay, Kristen,
Yes.
that's how you prepare for sex. You prepare the
okay.
bed, you light candles,
Yeah.
and you
Yes.
take a shower.
Perfumes.
Perfumes.
Body splash.
Body splash.
Yes.
That's you.
Correct.
Right. Afi, how do you prepare for sex?
I take my shower. I brush my teeth because I love to kiss. I love to kiss, so I want to give you good bread.
You
know.
It is so important.
Yeah.
I think it's the most
Yeah.
important thing.
Yeah.
Most
and
important.
outside of kissing is the breath on you. Because one of the
You're
things
going to
that
be
I,
so close to each
one of
other
the things
all
that
the time.
I love, which is not such a good thing, is I love the aftertaste of smoke, right? So I love kissing a smoker, right?
Oh, okay.
After they have smoked, there's something about it that's
Yeah.
like crazy. But it's not even about the kiss, it's the breath because
Yeah.
nipa no wo ho a, he's breathing all around
Yeah.
you.
All around you.
Exactly.
Right? And
Yeah.
it's so important. People don't realize that it's so important that you have to oral health. So
Very
important.
important.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So you're a good person, Afi. I think I appreciate you
So
more
I'm a
because
bad
you like to
person.
brush your teeth before sex. You didn't say that you brush your teeth. You said you shower and
Man,
put.
you're watching. I'm here for you. I'm here for
I'm
you.
sorry. No, I'm sorry. I didn't take the words out of your mouth.
You did.
Were we not here? He said he will put the bed together. Shower, shower, perfume, body splash. You didn't say candle. You didn't say brush your teeth. I didn't speak for you.
Man,
Oh, you
please
omitted
be
it.
on course. I did for you.
Oh my God.
Okay, Afi, go on. Right,
Yeah.
brushing your teeth.
Yeah. So, and when taking my bath, I make sure that I clean down there really, really well. I use my feminine wash. I don't use it every day, but on that day, I make sure I
Yeah.
use it because
Right.
I want that place to, no new scent anywhere. You get it? Yeah. So if it's gonna be at my place, I make sure everything is set.
We are watching a film here. It's not you. Man, why? This is not. No, this is actually a movie.
Okay,
This is actually
okay.
a movie.
No,
All right,
no.
all right,
If you're
calm
It's a
down.
movie.
Listen,
Listen,
every
Kristen,
girl, okay.
be
No,
calming
let me
down.
get-
Nanama,
no, this is a
Nanama, be
movie.
calming down. Be calming down.
okay.
This is a movie.
Okay, calm
calm.
down.
We're
I'm
calm.
down.
We're calm.
Have you,
Okay,
have you
don't
cleaned
worry.
your sweat? You're good?
Yes, I'm
Are
good.
you sure you're good?
This is a movie.
No,
Why says who?
Kristen,
Says
Kristen, be
who?
calming down.
Man, I'm down.
Be calming
Yeah, I
down.
love it.
If you've met women, okay, who are very intentional about sex.
Yeah. I am.
You
very,
would
very
realize that all
intentional.
of this
So
is,
you
is
mean
like an
all
everyday
this,
thing.
all this within 10 minutes, 15 minutes?
What is 10
10
minutes?
10 minutes. I need more than 10 minutes to do all of that. I need
No,
more than
Kristen.
10
What's
minutes.
the time?
No,
coming
Kristen,
in
I need more than
from?
tell
10
me,
minutes.
why
Where is
that
the time?
time?
Yeah.
Where's the 10 minutes from?
Yeah. I don't understand.
Ladies,
Kristen,
you are
I-
right. Man,
At this
we
point-
still have more points. Don't worry. We we still have more points.
That's right.
Man, we still have more points on the show.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Okay, so Afi, did you finish on that?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so when it's gonna happen at my place, I make sure that I use some of the body splash to spray the hall, because it's possible we can have it in the sofa.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, because it can happen anywhere. Yeah, so I'm intentional about how the room looks and everything. Everything is on point.
Yeah.
I'll take my perfume, spray, baby.
Yeah.
So are you on your way?
Yeah.
Are you almost here? You know, because I'm
at
eager.
your gate.
Yeah.
That's where you do the last
No,
splash.
this is the director's cut.
No. Listen.
This is what the director wants us to see.
Christian.
No,
Listen.
I'm telling you,
You should.
Would you want to call one of my ex to ask? Would you want to do that?
Women are like that. We
No.
always do that. And
Man, you know what we do.
You know, with
Okay,
me,
okay.
it's certain
All
points.
right, calm down. Nanama, tell me, how do you prepare for sex?
I need a lot of time. Okay.
Okay.
So I like to prepare from my end. Okay. Now, if the man is going to come over, right, which is what I mostly prefer.
Right, go on. It's okay. It's okay.
If the man is coming over, I'd like you to give me heads up before
Okay.
time. No, I take my time to wash down. After washing down, I need extra time to wash down.
Again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's a difference between washing down and washing down.
Yeah.
So after washing down, I am the type that usually grows hair very quick.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm a private person, so whenever, it could be after a week, I can have sex today, and maybe after a week, if I still have to, I'd quickly do some quick waxing and all of that.
Yeah.
Shave everywhere, make sure everywhere is clean, and then I take my time.
You like to do the Brazilian wax?
I go the local way.
Okay.
I go the local way. I just shave,
Shave.
quick shave, you know. So,
Okay.
and then when I am done, there's this traditional thing that I have to do. When it's a special moment for me, there's this traditional thing that
When
I
you
have
really
to do.
like the person, or when whoever you're with.
Whoever I'm with, I like the
like the
person.
person,
that's
Of course,
why you're with the
I like the person, and so, and then with me, I splash, but with my splashing, there's a part I like to splash. Yes, not what you're thinking.
Okay. Okay, because
So-
I had to lean back for a minute.
Okay,
Like, what's
so-
about to happen?
When I am splashing, okay, I take my time to splash my back,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
and then on my butt.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I do that a lot of times. And so when before anything, I like to have my wine every time. I am a wine person.
Okay.
And so I always
You
like
and me
to-
both, baby.
I always when I'm intentional about it, I do not go like that. I always want to do wine.
Okay.
And so after the wine, I want to get tipsy, lie on my back, you know, just to entice you. That's why I like to splash something, and I know definitely
your
it's going to
back.
come on your back.
Please
Right.
wait. Who is the director of this movie?
I'm the director.
Okay.
And you
All
know,
right.
I
Do you have any-
mentioned-
do you have anything on your back? Like,
Yes.
There's nothing on my
There's
back.
nothing,
There's
okay,
nothing. I just feel like taking it to another level, and in taking it to
Right.
another level,
Yeah.
I'd
Okay.
like to lie flat on my back, you know, show you some.
yeah.
Yeah, some
you
bump.
know,
You know my
road
producer,
bumps.
shout out to my producer, Gifty Edumen Sauku. She has a tattoo artist
Oh.
that told me that in recent times, a lot of women are tattooing, you know, on top of their kitty, writing stuff like daddy's pet or daddy's
me.
favorite
I
pet.
saw one that says "Eat me."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people also have, you know, certain things. That's why I asked if you have anything on your
I
back.
don't have anything
Because there's
there.
a certain writing that for people who like to bend you over, when they're bending you over, they see certain things that, you know, hype up
Gives
the
them
moment.
energy.
You know,
Yes, please. We're going to go on a break. This is Duvet on GHOne television. You know you made a right choice tuning in to GHOne tonight. My name is Natalia. Tonight I'm with Kristen, I'm with Afi, and I am with Nanama. And obviously we're talking about sex. Tonight, though, we're talking about sexual etiquette. What do you do in preparation for sex? Do stay tuned. We will be right back. All right, welcome back. This is Duvet on GHOne TV. My name is Natalia, and tonight I'm with Kristen, Afi, Antonio, and I'm with Nanama Fuso. We're talking about sexual etiquette, something you need to know, something that you should be deliberate about. Before the break, we were talking about preparation towards sex. Afi definitely loves to brush her teeth. Points for that. Kristen, not so much. No points for that.
Oh, we don't close the match. The second part.
We're still leading with 4 points.
And Nanama, I like what you said as well. The preparation, taking 2 showers prior,
Yes,
and
yes.
it's points for that.
We clean
Zero,
our room before
zero,
we lay the
one,
bed.
one.
Yeah.
You are still laying in bed.
Men keep
You
the
are still laying in bed.
men
my
watch and keep
God.
the faith.
0, 1, 1. All right, so back to the conversation. Foreplay is very important.
Yeah.
It is where we see all the different colors that we women see, and we get upset or we get turned off or we say, I'm sorry, I think this was a bad idea. Or, you know the thing I like to do? I'll quickly text my best friend and tell her, call me now. Say it is an emergency
I need to be there.
and I need to be here. And then she'll call immediately and throw a tantrum and I'm out. Charlie, ain't nobody got time for that. Because clean yourself. I don't have time for that.
When you say clean yourself, you're being too
I'm
gentle.
sorry. This is
Because
not
bath.
this is not something I should say, but women like to do that a lot. We pretend there's an emergency and we leave because
Yeah.
something has turned us
Yeah.
off. We do that a lot. But let's talk about foreplay, okay? First of all, how important is foreplay? And how deliberate should we be about that when it comes to sexual etiquette?
Right, so foreplay is basically the core of the art. I call sex art. So it should be critically performed. And then, as I said earlier on, communication, you ask the lady about herself, then she will help you to know the spots that you're supposed to touch. Yeah, basically, I'm keeping it short.
You're giving it a shot.
Yeah.
But what spots do you like to touch? Like outside of the communication, what are your favorite spots? You must love something.
Okay. Afi, continue. For me.
I'm sorry.
Afi, yeah.
Afi is continuing on your behalf, or she's continuing like
I don't
as
get
Afi.
it.
I'm
When
sorry.
you ask-
So I
when you ask
like
the
to
spot she
play
like,
around the
he
breast,
likes.
basically. Yeah.
You're a breast man.
Yes. With
Okay.
confidence,
I still
yes.
don't get it.
Okay.
I still don't get it as to how you were asked to tell the spot you like and you're asking Afi to
Afi,
continue.
continue.
Is there something the two of you are not telling us?
Hey, Afi, I beg you.
No, because
Good question.
because he sounded as if Afi
Good
knew.
question.
And so Afi
Very good question,
Why do you want to
Nanama.
put me in trouble?
Afi also,
DK, it's the first time I'm seeing you
Afi
here.
also put me in trouble. So let's continue.
You know what? Afi just said something. She says, it's the first time I'm seeing you here.
Oh, because we've met.
Keyword
Because
here.
We've met once at an award.
40 under 40,
even
yes, I won,
reminded
yeah.
me.
And then what happened
That's
after?
all. That's all.
And that's all. Yes.
You just met at the awards. And
Yeah.
all that.
Yes.
Does he have your number?
No.
No.
Okay.
Really? You didn't have to ask that. Listen.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Slow down. It's okay. Afi, continue.
Now, from your continuity,
I know.
I will know what he wants.
Over to you. Over to you, Joe Latte.
What am I continuing?
He says continue. Continue from the
favorite-
awards
your-
night.
your If you don't mind. Afi,
Okay,
your
all right.
favorite, yeah.
Afi, tell me something. Foreplay, how important is it? And when it comes to sexual etiquette, right? When you put foreplay and sexual etiquette side by side, what is it that people need to know?
Foreplay is very important when it comes to making love or having sex, however you want to put it, because that will prepare the body, prepare the mind, and set the tone. Without foreplay, I don't think anyone will enjoy having sex, because the foreplay, will get a woman wet so that the sex won't be painful. You
Right.
get it? So yeah, I love foreplay. Some people don't know how to, in quotes, where to touch, what to do to even put their partners
Where
in
do
the
you like
mood.
to be touched?
I love a lot of kissing. So kissing can just turn me on
Okay.
as long as we are having it. And I also love my nipples to be played with. Not nyomo kikana omu yen enye nubio. Hey, some people when they get their breast, it's like omu nye kutu omu like that. Why? It's not pump.
I'm baby now no for you.
Ah, now no for nyina ya. Eh? You even think say when you have breast cancer, cause pains will be too much.
Some people also want it like that. Ladies want it like
so you
that.
have to know the kind of lady you are dealing with. You know, I love tender touch. Playing with the nipples with your tongue.
Yes.
You know, as a
I feel you know when I'm very particular about this too. At a point, Natalia, I don't know if you were monitoring, okay? When Afi mentioned that I love tender touch, she was like, I know. You didn't say that.
No.
Oh my God.
Correct. You are so right. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, you are so right.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Enough.
You are so right. You are so
I needed
right.
clarification.
You are
on
so
that,
right.
because-
You are so right.
You always find trouble for me when I come and say.
Continue. I'm sorry. I won't do that again. Continue. Right. So his knowing is not knowing. It's just knowing.
I don't know
Continue.
about that.
General knowledge in Afi's breast. All right, go on.
And I love soft touches in between my thighs.
Do you know that one too? Or that one that you don't know? Okay, Afi, please continue. Right. Please, no more laughing. Yes, Nanama.
Right.
Let's talk about for you foreplay. What do you like to be touched?
I love to be kissed a lot. And then
Women seem to love kissing.
Yes.
Is it the same for men?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
You sure? Some men
Because the way you talk about
suck your lip by the time you finish. No one wants to say one boxing. One why punty.
Don't mind.
Is that true?
No, we love to kiss.
You love to kiss.
Passionately.
Yeah. No men love to kiss as well.
Very
I know
good.
men love to kiss
All right,
as well.
Nanama.
I love to be kissed a lot. And then after kissing, maybe you could play around my neck, which does a lot of magic.
You're a neck girl.
I'm a neck girl.
Okay.
I'm a neck girl, and then finish me with the breast.
Finish me.
Choke me with. So, Natalia, the thing is that
You like to be choked. But you said choke me.
Choke me with all of the foreplay.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I am the type that might not have orgasm, might not reach orgasm, if you focus just on sex.
And not touch your breasts.
And not touch my breast, not kiss me, not play with my neck. There's nothing like orgasm.
But the
if I
next
do
thing,
not do all of
though,
that.
the next
Yes.
thing is a thing, right?
For me, it is. I don't know for other women.
No,
but
it is a thing.
Okay.
It's actually a thing for me too. It's the reason why back in the day I was trying to learn how to dance salsa. And the guy who was trying to teach me how to dance the salsa, he would really pull me in, right? And he was breathing down my neck all the time.
And that thing.
And
that thing.
I stopped.
I met, okay.
Oh no, because one time, and I'm obviously I couldn't express it. I can't say to him that, Brad, yeah, have me. I can't say it.
Yeah.
So I have to pretend everything is okay, but it was a problem for me. So one time, he was doing, we were doing the dance and he was doing that. But he was a dance, what do you call it, tutor, for not just me, for like, there were a lot of us. So he would dance with you small. But anytime I got to my 10, like I couldn't handle it. I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Because the thing that he was doing was really getting to me. Like, it was that bad.
Yeah.
Someday, be there, when I finished dancing, if I tell you what had happened to me, you'll not believe it. But that's not for TV content. Right.
Yeah,
so the next thing is a thing.
Yes, and so that's it for me. I am the type that, like I said, without all of that, there's nothing like orgasm for me. Many a times I reach orgasm even before sex.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
If I really want to get that, have that, I focus on foreplay and that's it for me. So when I get that, now every other thing is about you.
Okay.
Because the sex, I love sex. I love to have sex, but it does nothing for me. That is why I always like to be in charge when I'm having. I always want to be like the boss. I always want to take charge and do all of the dues because
All right. Let's talk about communicating boundaries, right? That's something that not a lot of people like to talk about because for a lot of people it's like, oh, if I have agreed to have sex with Christian, then it means that I'm all in. Anything he does is okay with me. But that's usually not the case.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like, I don't like certain things that you may like or not like as well. So, Kristen, how do you communicate boundaries? Hey, did you see that?
Yeah, so before...
I don't want it to be like I am always the one.
So before the attacks I said earlier, I do have all these communications with you, okay, to know what you like, what you don't like. Do you get it? So basically, for me personally,
If you
that's
continue.
why I continue.
When it gets
Kristen, don't do
you
that.
talking about yourself, then you don't want to say
At this
anything.
point, if the men are watching, why
No.
Like when it comes to you
worry.
talking
Yes.
about your personal experience,
Correct.
you don't want to say anything. Why? Are you shy?
No, I'm not
You
shy.
don't want
There are
people to
men
know
out
that
there
you
watching.
do that.
Let it
or-
be whatever you
So
say.
say it. Like, we
You know
want
it,
to
so
know.
let's flow, man.
So
Yes.
I can know it.
You know it.
You see?
You know it. So let's go.
You just said that you know it.
He's lying. No.
He didn't say anything. You said.
Why do you want to put me in trouble?
Both of you are putting yourselves in trouble.
know.
Why did I even sit here? I
Okay,
should
you
have
know,
sat here.
in the beginning,
Okay.
I actually thought it was all fun and games, right?
Oh,
But he just said, you know it.
Yeah.
And he
What
looked
do I
happy.
know? I don't even know. You are saying it.
So as she don't know anything, why did you say she knows it? What does she know?
Exactly.
For the sake of men watching, I believe Afi
they
is
are right.
Yes, I mean I like the vibe and all. Afi is doing well for me. Yes, so I think Afi you can flow more when
my
it comes to
God.
this. Yeah,
We are supposed to be talking for the men. So how can I
Yes.
talk for the men?
we are
Kristen,
flowing. Yes,
boundaries.
correct.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so you know some ladies are very domineering when it comes to their sex act and sometimes too because of attachment style, the way they've been with other men, they will even want to go to the extreme to even touch certain spots of you that don't really work. You know, some men, when you touch maybe then the tip of their day, probably they become quickly. So I'll communicate with you that, okay, fine, don't do this at this point in time, else I'll
Some men
eventually...
or me.
Personally, yeah, so
Okay.
when you do this to me, I may lose the match at this point in time. So we keep it away,
Yeah.
then we flow.
Right. Would you say that, do you like your nipples played with?
Yes, correct. And even my nipples being sucked, I mean, I love
You love
such-
it?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. It's something that a lot of men like.
Yeah.
Afi?
Yeah.
Men do love
Yeah,
that.
they
They love
do.
that.
They do love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Afi, boundaries.
Yeah. Boundaries. I think when it comes to sex, it's good to know what your partner likes and dislikes. Because sometimes, unaware nobody is such a true. What? Sorry, but what the heck is that? I mean, no permission. You don't know whether I like it or not because maybe you did it to some girl and the girl freaked out. Maybe then you are coming to do it to me. Why? That place is a no-go area for me. So
People have to communicate.
exactly, you need to spell out the places the person can touch, what the person can do, and all that. I think it is very important because nowadays the things people they do, I can't do half of them. So you see me on TV doing things that you think I'm a freak. I'm not.
But you know, people are always so wrong.
Exactly.
People think when you're sexually vocal, you're
Then it means you are.
Yeah.
But they are
Nothing
the worst.
give me.
Trust me when I tell you, people who speak sex,
Yes,
they are the
they-
worst.
they're
Yeah,
the
you
worst.
say.
Together with-
No.
They are
very
the
true.
worst.
There are
They
so
would
many
disappoint
things-
you so badly.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
very vocal when it comes to sex, but I won't disappoint you.
Hey, Madam Oga.
Go you.
Maybe there, I don't know a lot of things.
And there's
So-
something I think we are also not talking about, breath control.
Breath control.
Yes.
Okay.
So, yes. So when having it's also part of the etiquette. You may lose a match because of your birth control. So as a man, when you are going to have sex with a lady or when you are in the act, you should control your breath. Yeah, you may even keep long during the process.
When you say breath, also, can you give us an example, like the
Yeah,
way you're
so-
breathing?
Yeah, the way you are breathing.
Okay.
Do you get it? So you control the way you breathe slowly and you really do well. So how did I get to know this?
Okay.
Yes.
Share your experience.
Excited. So once lifetime, I met someone from, I imported, you know what I mean? You know, I imported someone from Kumasi to Accra for an exciting experience.
Did you send transportation? Transport minister.
Yes, man, I did. Yeah, so she came and because I've always been longing for this
Yeah, Papa.
particular person. When you don't pay, you talk. You are paid. You are talking. What is this?
Transport minister.
Yeah,
Pay.
so all the way from Kumasi, she came and then I was longing for the art. We started it. I mean, usually laying your bed, the scented candles and all.
You like bed, though?
And then, within some few minutes, I lost control. Oh. And the lady said, "Hey," because coming all the way from because coming all the way. It was. You see, so it was that bad.
She said
And
what?
then, like
I can imagine.
coming all the way from Kumasi.
So I don't offend any Kumasi girl.
So coming all the way from Kumasi just to have fun and then losing at the beginning, not middle.
No, it was just
Beginning.
Yes,
That
so-
must have been tough.
So she said A, and I got scared.
Oh.
So I told her that I'm not feeling well. Yeah, so I lied. I mean, so I lied. I said, I'm not feeling well.
oh my God.
I'm not feeling well.
You're
And
not feeling well.
Yes, because Charlie, we need to give her an
Rematch.
excuse for a rematch. Yeah, so I told her I'm not feeling. She said, okay, then let's continue tomorrow because it's a weekend. Charlie, the following morning, I drove to Osu. You know, what's a draw? That evening,
drink
Mandao. I was thinking, say, hey, Charlie, Masasa.
I think we need to take a break.
So I was thinking, so I drove to Osu
Right.
to Marina Mall. There's a pharmacy there to seek for help.
Again.
Charlie, the match, I mean, I follow lose.
No, don't you think it's because you had meant it so badly?
yeah.
What
So,
we need
yes.
to do.
Too much.
So I got to the pharmacy. Fortunately, I didn't meet a man. I met a beautiful woman there.
Hey.
The doctor, I said, please, I have an issue. So quick one. I told her, I said, what's your? I said, Kristen, relax. Control how you breathe and all. Take some
she taught you.
fruits. I said, okay, thank you very much. I performed.
Hey!
Yeah, so as I said, breath control is important. Okay.
Right.
You keep it and then you keep long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you guys gain from slapping the ass?
You see,
Like-
that is, I mean, with all due respect, it's an uncultured art. You see,
I don't like that thing at
sex
all.
is an art, and then we are making love. We are
What
not
when you say it's an uncultured act, what does that
yes. So let me say it in this way so that you get it
Okay.
straight away. We are making love. We are not fighting. And you can't use your fantasy for most women. It causes them pain.
I think I agree on you. This one there, I agree with
Do
you.
you get it?
I
It causes-
disagree.
It causes pain
Yeah, I
to
don't like
them.
it.
Pain.
Yes.
I don't like it.
His not. Okay, so that's,
But you know
that's
that
like
for
a
some
gentle.
people-
That's,
Say my name.
No.
Say my name.
No,
Hey.
no, that's.
I feel you have experience.
Yes.
Say my name. The way I hate that thing, Makuma.
You look like.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I have not experienced.
No, I think so.
that,
What do you do in that
but
instance when they are doing that to you? What do you
Oh,
do?
the
Say
one
my
and
name.
only time that it happened. Me dampa so na me buefu.
But one country.
Mankashi. And that was the first and last.
But you were enjoying it.
I enjoy waiting.
No,
So
you're
you were not
causing,
enjoying it. You were not enjoying
no,
it.
but you should have stopped him.
no, you're causing pain.
So did you say his name?
Me, and yes now.
Did you say
No,
Kristen?
I didn't say anything.
You see, so as I
I didn't
said,
say
Did he say
anything.
Christian's
so
name?
earlier I said something that you see all these things, they are attachment style,
Okay.
and then from the beginning, let's say you being a virgin, not being a virgin, or the people that you meet gives you an impression about the act. So a lady may have met a lot of guys that kill me, spanking and all. She'll meet a
choke
cool
me.
guy
Want me to
and then
sound
the
it?
guy will appreciate the art of having sex with her, and then she'll think that, oh, Charlie, you cry, you be dog guy, oh. And it also causes problem
Yeah.
in relationships. So it's also an etiquette that we should look at. Men, on behalf of the ladies,
Well,
I beg of you,
I think that's
let's
that's
cool
why
down.
during
But,
sex
but
communication
Kristen,
is
tell me
key.
something.
Communication
Tell me
is
something,
very
Kristen.
key, yeah.
So, if a woman asked you to choke her, would you consider that?
Discipline wise, I won't do that because
is that her fantasy?
as I
What
said earlier on, we have that communication. I won't do that to you.
You don't do that to her.
And even you at the beginning you said you take in wine, you like some,
Yeah.
I will even be sure of the wine you are taking before I even have sex with you.
Okay.
Why?
Yes, because at the end of the day, I'll have certain fun with you and it turned to rape
Hey.
because of the drink that you took.
Okay.
People have so many funny reasons after sex.
So you feel
Yes.
maybe when she gets drunk and you people have it later, she'll come and say you
but-
raped.
Even before,
I wasn't in the
even,
right,
no.
Yeah.
Even
right state of frame of mind.
as we earlier mentioned something. You have to know the person's. You have to ask consent. That, hi,
Yeah.
even if you are drunk, I will still do so.
No,
Personally,
but why
even-
do you? Why would you conclude that when somebody drinks wine, they will get drunk? There's a state
okay.
of being drunk,
Yeah.
and there's a state of being tipsy.
Tipsy.
So
Yeah.
I'll use tipsy here. Do you get it? So when you are very tipsy, everything that I do, I'll even ask permission. Personally, yes,
Right.
even if
Which
I'm
is a
kid-
great
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, that's
Yes.
the right thing.
Which is a
to do.
great
Yes,
thing.
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, after the sex, as I said, there are funny reasons.
Mm.
You may enjoy the arts. After the arts, you may be praised as the man.
And
Cause a whole lot
yeah,
of things.
and
But
you can-
as I said last
and
week,
you
please,
can-
the attachment style, we the men, we should stop. It is, causing a lot of harm to a lot of ladies. Okay, let's cool down, let's tone down for them, and then we shouldn't be killing them.
Right. Nanama, you disagree. You like to be choked.
I don't like to be choked.
You like to be spanked.
I don't know, but okay, I have experienced it once.
Right. Did you like it?
I liked it.
Okay, so you like it
It was
then?
just once. I don't know what their experiences have been like. But no, but he.
No. Okay.
He-
Nanama,
Okay,
you know what?
Nanama,
Leave them out of
Okay,
it.
so
Let's-
I'll leave you out of it.
Yeah, right.
I'll
Let's
leave you out of it. So, what I experienced, I'll say, was romantic. It wasn't painful. It wasn't a slap to the butt that will leave you feeling pains. Okay, so
Playful.
it was romantic because he like slapped and held.
Hey.
And it was nice. The feeling was great.
Okay.
He didn't like, it wasn't like too much of a squeeze, but like he held my butt very firm and then let go. And then he went back to, hitting from the back end. The experience was beautiful. Yeah.
Very interesting.
Very
That is
interesting.
why
Yeah,
if I had not had that experience, maybe I'd be agreeing.
Right.
But so maybe
So
the person you had
spanking-
that with wasn't experienced.
Right. So the spanking.
Yeah.
He watched
So,
it in some
Bomidi
porno and
Mame.
wanted to try with me.
Afi says, say my name.
Bomidi
AMG baby.
Mame.
Bomidi Mame. Anyway. Very interesting. So outside of the spanking and the choking,
Yeah.
what are some of the other things that people would do during sex that is unconventional?
They
but
ask
some
for
people.
anal.
Oh yeah.
That's
That's
like,
a killer. Like,
But is it something
think-
that
I think
women
if we're
like?
gonna
Is it
get
something
married-
that some
some
women like?
women like it.
Some women
Really?
like it.
Some women like it. I've encountered a guy who says that he had that with a woman. Like he convinced the woman to do it for the first time, and since then, that's what the girl has now, adapted to. I'm like, hey,
So
That
there's
thing
also
is-
an
that thing is a big
interesting
no.
fact
yeah,
here.
I'm telling
Okay,
you.
let's hold on to that. We're going to
Okay.
take a break. This is Duvet on GHOne TV. Tonight, we're talking about sexual etiquette. We have had quite the conversation. Do well to join us. We're streaming live on all our platforms. We're on YouTube, One X. We are on Facebook, and we are on IG. My name is Natalia. Do stay tuned. We will be right back. All right, welcome back. This is Duvet on GHOne TV. Tonight, we are talking sexual etiquette. Very, very important. My name is Natalia. I'm with Kristen. I'm with Afi Antonio, and I'm with Nana Amafusua. Before the break, we were talking about anal.
Correct.
Right. Something you've done?
No,
Thought about?
I'm not a subscriber. No,
Thought about?
no,
Imagined?
no,
Dreamt about?
no.
Okay. Right. So, you're saying?
Yes. So, I did a research about anal sex. I mean, I asked some exciting ladies what they think of it, and one lady said it gives them hips. It sounded funny to me. It still
What
sounds
gives
funny.
them hips?
Doing anal sex?
Gives them help.
Gives them
The baby
hips.
are no hips.
Yes, that's what she said.
How is that?
And I questioned myself.
the
that-
connection?
What is the
Connected.
connection
Yeah.
between?
Yes. So, and this person
The
It's
person
an-
who said that to you, does she have hips?
very like correct Coca-Cola.
She's always had
babe.
it, or she had it when she started having anal sex.
That's a question.
I think for a long time,
good
I've not seen her
question.
in a long time, but then for the second time seeing her,
She suddenly had hips.
yes.
And she claims it was due to anal
Yes,
sex.
and I think maybe she was just saying it to
maybe she's wearing
amuse
Pampers.
her fantasies. But
She's wearing
but
Pampers.
it's
Were you
never true.
sexually involved with her?
No.
Were you looking to
Why
be
did you
sexually
take so
involved
long
with
to
her?
say no?
Were you looking to be? Obviously, a conversation you had
Somebody
with
were
her.
Yeah,
all
somewhere,
about
somehow,
that.
yes, because I mean, she looked exciting for the
and
second time
succulent.
seeing her. Like,
She
correct
shall
one.
pie.
Yes, but what she said, no, I don't. I'm not a subscriber to this. So,
All right.
I
So is
don't-
that why
yeah.
you didn't sleep with her? Or you slept with her but didn't do the anal?
Well, I stand to be corrected in so many ways. So you,
Ah,
I enjoyed her though. Yes, I mean, I yes,
like
yes,
mad.
yes.
You didn't do the anal?
No.
You knock.
But you
knock.
did sleep with her?
Of course.
You
yes.
know.
Okay. I'm glad you're an honest guy. Give me a high five.
You shouldn't let such opportunity pass by.
Opportunity. Do you know in the
Sex is an
beginning when he
opportunity.
said that it depends on who? We were
It's now
right.
making sense.
We were right.
On behalf
Yeah,
of
chill.
men, we are still in the game. Don't
You're
worry.
rationing. You're rationing the women. We are gonna go and see
Christian.
what our sex position of the week is. Do stay tuned. We'll be right back. Sex position of the week. Crab embrace. If you like warm, cozy sex on a cold night, this is the ideal position. You are literally wrapped up in each other. As well as sharing body heat, you can get hot by rocking against each other. For him, unlike some other side-by-side positions, the crab embrace allows him to penetrate her easily and thrust with freedom. If you want even more freedom, move your upper bodies apart so that you are lying in a wide V shape. Then she can move her upper thigh as high up his body as possible. For both, to maximize pleasure in crab embrace, stroke each other with your fingertips, especially easy to reach erogenous zones such as the buttocks, and keep kissing all the way through. Match the mood of the kiss to the tempo of your lovemaking. Start soft, slow, and exploratory. Then make your tongue movements increasingly probing and urgent. Wrap your arms around each other and revel in the heat of each other's desire. It's sensual because you have maximum skin-to-skin contact combined with a deeply satisfying penetration. As you kiss, you can hold each other's face or head in your hands for a powerful sense of connection. All right, welcome back. That is our sex position of the week. And Kristen says, definitely something I would love to try with Afi.
Hey!
Hey,
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
why do you always
Yes or no?
do this to me?
if you don't mind, then you look exciting, and of course, why not? Yeah.
I feel you see her alone
So
now.
every time I come here, Ubepe boy and mommy.
But you're single.
Why?
You're
But
single. You're not
Christian,
married.
they need there.
You're not
Christian, they need
married.
there.
So tell me,
Christian,
something you
another
would love
man.
to try? The
Yes, I
crab
will.
embrace.
Yes, I will.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking having this with a thick lady. I don't know how it will go, but I think with the art and then the
But
discipline
you did
around
say
it.
your thing is breast.
Yes, I mean,
A thick lady with enough boobs.
correct.
Yeah.
Won't she squish you?
I'm so good to be squeezed, man.
Hey.
So I think looking at the discipline around the act, I most definitely will go in for it. Yeah.
Okay. Afi, This is your thing. The lady even has your body.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's not you.
No, that's not me.
Oh, okay.
See the boobs?
The boobs, the boobs definitely is a giveaway.
Yeah.
The boobs
The
is
boobs
a
is a
giveaway.
beginner.
Afi, you try this.
Yeah. It won't
Have you
be
tried
bad.
this before?
No,
Okay.
not exactly like this, you know.
But like
but
what?
close to, but
Like what?
AI is similar.
But you beat a setting.
To say when you are you're on top, you get
Right.
it. But this one is a bit different. You get
Okay.
it. With the asset, a carry pound.
And this one you can easily hit the spot. Yeah.
You
I
know.
didn't have a room.
Aye. Like yeah.
But I think this will not be the best if your man has is really endowed.
Yeah, you hurt yourself.
This position,
Yeah.
I have tried it. It doesn't work for me. It's not as easy as it looks over there.
Yeah.
It is
Oh,
not.
exercise. That's your
No,
problem.
no. It has nothing to do with exercise. Uni baby,
Tell
Natalia.
me.
So you see this position, okay? If the man is lying down,
Yeah.
okay, and he's erected, his penis's position won't be like that.
Right.
And
It
so
will
it makes
be.
you, the woman, very uncomfortable. And the man
Sometimes
is
use
also
pillow.
uncomfortable.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't work. I have tried it. I'm talking from experience. It doesn't work. When I tried, at a point, I just had to stop because
you
there was
get
no fun.
tired,
Because
right?
it's like you're trying everything to get it in place, and it's not
Yeah.
working. That's just it.
Maybe it's because you are a bit heavy.
Okay, well maybe
So a smaller or
like your
smallish
size.
person,
Yeah.
Maybe you should try with Christian and then give us feedback.
Right.
You hear from us.
Mujan also.
You hear from us.
Oh, we would love to. We would love to hear from you.
Very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. Now let's talk about aftercare. We've talked about before the sex, right? Some people who do not brush their teeth but will lay the bed.
Why are you
I mean,
saying
when-
this to
And light
men?
candles.
I mean, okay, man, we have more points.
I'm not saying it to men. I'm saying it to you. Because you're
Okay,
the
so
one who
maybe
said,
he feels that he brushed in the morning
and he
so
hasn't
he's
eaten the
good
whole day. Please, what are you talking about?
Man, we
He
are
has
still-
gone to eat some soup that has more money in
We
it.
are, man, we are still winning, so don't worry. Yeah, aftercare.
Aftercare. We know your before care, which does not include to brush your
Brushing of the
teeth.
Okay.
But let's talk about your aftercare.
So aftercare is very important to me because it actually defines your character to a woman. Because I mean, on most occasions, you know, they have this perception that are you just having sex with me, or do you really love me? Are you serious about me? And then after the sex,
But
you
don't we
just-
already know that conversation before the sex?
Yes, and then after the sex, and then you just sleep. After the sex, you don't communicate anything. You don't even touch. You don't even give her a towel. Oh my guy, no, it speaks.
But not everybody likes that though.
No, that's I'm talking from my point of view.
Yeah, but you're referring to a woman, right?
The
Or a
person
man.
I have been with.
Right. Oh, so you're talking about your woman. So say I'm
Correct.
talking about my woman.
He-
Okay, great. Go on.
Yeah, so go closer, you know, and then you cuddle with her, you try and then have some, you know, memorable, I mean, instances
Something.
with her. At least it will make her feel calm. It will let her feel calm. She also feel like, okay, this guy really cares about me and he appreciates the art, yes. But then don't just go off.
Okay.
Yeah, don't go off.
Afi, aftercare.
Yeah. I love to talk, you know,
Okay. After.
cuddle. Yeah. Some men after an old better wada and snoring. Like it's not nice.
She says some men.
some men. That's what I said.
But that's what she said.
But that's what I said.
She said
Open
some
your
men.
ear and listen.
To you,
Okay.
I know happy.
Yes, go on, Afi.
Yeah. So some men just sleep away and snore, which is so annoying. And you are just lying there by him and you're like, so that's all he wanted. That, like, you know, I would love to, you know, did you enjoy it? Like, what did I
You wanna
do
have
that you didn't like?
conversation.
What should I do next time? You know? Yeah, I love to cuddle after. So maybe put my head on your shoulder or something. And then maybe you can sleep after that. I don't have a problem
Yeah?
with that. Yeah.
Anama. Aftercare.
Some ladies also don't like feedbacks. Yes, after
I don't like it the same night though. In fact, I do not like to be touched after sex. Like I hate it. When we're done, leave me alone. Honestly.
Wow,
and I
that's
feel like
strange.
I must be
Yeah.
the only one. I
Yeah,
don't like it. Like
strange.
I just want to go to bed. I'm done.
Wow.
In the
That's like
morning,
a man. That's like a man.
yes,
Yeah.
in the morning we can have conversation. In the morning,
Whoa.
I can put my feet on you and we can have breakfast and conversation and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But in that moment when we're done, please just leave me alone. I also don't like it when because I know a lot of women like to be held when they are sleeping. It's one of the things I dislike.
That's who I'm unable to. I feel
Don't
uncomfortable.
touch me. Like when I'm sleeping, I want to feel free. And don't do that thing with me. Like we're done with sex. Please leave me alone. We're sleeping. Leave me alone. Any other time we can be cuddly and do all the lovey-dovey. But don't touch me after sex. I'm done. Let me sleep. You know what I mean? And I feel like I'm the only one because every time I express that, people are like in shock.
Yeah.
People are like, huh?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I'm in shock.
You're in
I
shock.
tell you, because
But I
for
don't
me,
like it.
For me, after sex, I'd love to wash down because I am the type that sweats a lot. So you always find me sweating because I there's a way I love to go about my sex.
You exert energy.
Yes,
Put the
much
energy in it.
And like I said, I always want to be in charge. And so after all of that, I would want to wash down. And then after washing down, I would want to cling just so tight to you. I don't want that when I'm sleeping, okay? But I do that to put me to sleep. When I fall asleep and realize I am still in your arms, I'd fall off.
Yeah.
And then move to my space.
But you like to be in a man's arms to
and then
fall asleep.
Yeah, especially after sex. It works well for me.
But if the sex hasn't come there, you won't sleep in
that
it.
way. Get out.
Get out.
Get out.
Get
You
out.
understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
It's very, but
that's
women
it for
are very
me.
interesting. One of the things I find is that, unfortunately, when it comes to women, not a lot of rules apply, right? If you have sex with Afi and she likes certain things, chances are I may hate them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But it looks like for men, a lot of the rules apply.
To every girl.
No, I'm
To
saying
every-
for
most
men.
men.
For
Okay.
most men, a lot of the
Yeah.
rules apply.
Most
men.
For the most men, like,
Yeah.
I want a BJ,
Yeah.
all the other things, like for a lot of men. But there are women, there are lots of women who don't like for a man to go down on them.
I don't like it. I do not like it.
So the rules do not apply
I
when
do
it
not
comes
like
to
it.
women.
Going down on me.
But the men don't know that.
For me.
The men feel like, oh, if I've been with Nanama and I did this and she loved it,
It means-
and she
It means
moaned,
the other person
and
was
her,
so loud.
her
It's
eyes
gonna
were
be-
rolling
Yeah.
over.
Exactly.
It's like I
That's
can do
not
the
like
same
that.
thing to Afi,
Yeah.
but
No,
It
you
doesn't
see,
work that
men,
way.
we listen to women a lot during the act. Actually, we don't use the same method on a different person. We listen to them a lot.
you reserve it for only Nanama.
For me, I like to communicate, and
Yeah,
so,
so you
just
don't use
if
it.
we're gonna have a sexual life, I'm gonna be telling you everything that you need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you everything, and so I make sure I don't leave you thinking or wondering what will work
Right.
for me, even when I am hugging you. And especially if you're a bedded guy, okay, if you're hugging, like see they like to hug you, and then if the bed touches me, I'll let you know that's no, don't do that.
Especially around my neck, yeah?
That's what I'm talking.
The next thing,
if
though.
you're you're me and your bed
I
is
shouldn't have
playing
said
with
this
my
on
neck.
television. That's
Yeah, I
bad.
say it. I always because so if you're doing it, I know you're doing it on purpose.
I shouldn't
So
have said.
because- yes.
I shouldn't
So
have
I
said that.
would want to tell you because
On TV.
it will when you do that it travels straight.
All right, so let's talk about communication after sex and how sometimes, because sometimes you're with, when we have these conversations, right? We're looking at it from different lenses. There are people who are married; they are together.
Okay.
For life is for life.
Yeah.
SM movement, right? And then there's other people who are getting to know each other or in the process of getting married or whatever. But sometimes some people will not take your feedback. Okay, I'm with a man. Maybe I'm married to him. Or maybe I'm almost married to him, but he won't take my feedback about sex. When I tell him that I don't like this, and also because, I mean, for people who have been, like, I've been married before, right? And so I know what it feels like when people won't take your feedback.
Yeah.
But you're stuck, but this is the
know,
person,
right?
you're
Yeah.
stuck
Yeah.
with this
With the
person.
person.
Yeah.
And so you don't know how to work with that. And men can be very routine when it comes to sex. So he's very routine. Mikisi kakra, na me kakra.
Sometimes we
Then-
change the method.
Oh no, but men.
Emia is one thing that doesn't work for me.
No, but men can be
Emia,
very
there's
routine,
no part of
especially
Emia.
when a man is fresh relationship, Michelle for dear, the sex usually is good, right? But when they become familiar, because when you're married to someone, it's not what you think. Oh, this is a person who is having your kids, and it's not always looking.
No, sometimes
it's not
gets
always
better
looking
even
sexy.
After marriage.
It doesn't
Sometimes
get better. I tell you,
Better
look,
come.
I have
for
been
men?
married before too, and it doesn't get
Yeah,
better.
I've
Have you
also
been married?
before.
Have you been married?
All of us have been married before.
Exactly. Have you been
except
married? Have you been
So
married?
when we are talking, experience is talking.
Yeah.
You know what I've also done?
Whatever you've done,
No, ladies.
as far as it's not marriage,
You don't get it.
Yeah.
Because when
Yeah.
men marry you, the sex can get really mundane.
Yeah.
It's like they're familiar.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there's not a lot of effort like when they're
Yeah.
getting to know
They're
you.
not intentional about it. And,
becomes
when-
boring.
the moment they get married to you, okay, they're very selfish with themselves.
Yeah.
It's all about them. It's always about them. Oh, no, exactly.
Yeah.
It's always
But it's
about,
really strange. I'm
especially
actually
when
just-
children
right.
sex in, they know that they just have to finish and then leave you to continue with the rest of your responsibilities. But
I'm actually just realizing that you've been married before.
yeah,
Wow. Interesting. Gifty. Did you,
sad.
was this intentional? Anyway, and then you brought us a single guy to do it.
to roast.
We are still winning.
You are still winning.
still winning.
At this point, it's 0-10-10.
No, that's at a point he made a very good point.
So
Yeah.
one.
Even
So 1-10-10.
two,
2-10-10.
Ladies, for the sake of men, you are right.
Yeah, right.
I like that.
Very interesting. So back to that question. If you're with this person who would just not budge, while complaining, you've said it.
Yeah.
I don't like it this way. Oh, I want more of this or more of that. But he won't budge. Like, how do you deal with that situation?
Personally, I will leave after.
You will leave?
After, yes.
If it's a marriage.
Because it will pull me to go in for an exciting person. That's the word, exciting. Because personally, I can't be with you if you don't take feedbacks or you don't give me feedbacks.
Sexual feedback.
Yes, sexual feedbacks. I love sexual feedbacks. Yeah,
But
because
there's so much more to a person than sex, right?
Yeah.
And especially when
okay.
you're married, you have to weigh.
Yeah, the other things.
Yeah,
There's
that's why I
so
said, no,
many
no,
other
no.
things. Like
Yeah.
maybe this
Let's
is
get it.
a responsible woman.
Feedback
Yeah.
alone is not enough.
Exactly.
So
out of a
you
marriage.
weigh
Yeah.
the pros and cons. Okay, why are you not flowing with the feedback?
The sexual feedback.
Yeah, the sexual feedback. Could there be a reason? Let's discuss. And I'll also give you the reason why I'm asking for this. So we both share our thoughts.
Right.
Then we get solution for it. But
What if, like I said, what if she's not budging? But this is a good woman, right? She's giving you feedback about finances. She's a hardworking woman. She brings a lot to the table. Communication in other areas is solid. It's just the sex bit that's a bit off.
Not just the set, but then the sex, but feedback.
Feedback
After
on the
sex.
sex thing.
Oh, okay. Then I'll weigh other options and I'll maintain you. But I'll try and always.
You won't try and
You
work it out.
Yeah, I'll try
maintain
and-
her, but
I'll say
No, I
I'll
mean-
maintain, but I'll find a girl. I will maintain you.
I'll maintain
But
you.
I'll find a girl on the
That's-
That's
side.
what I'm saying.
Obefa
but
Nechi.
I will-
You pass back door.
hey,
I'll
I said, why
maintain.
not?
Yeah, we maintain.
Why-
them.
really?
We stay happily.
Nanama, did you hear that?
forever.
I did. Why not?
Afi?
Yeah.
Sounds like I'm bringing it in your direction.
We talk about it and we find ways. and
Right.
means.
Afi, talk to me. How would you deal with a partner like that?
I would think that maybe he's not understanding what I'm trying to put across. You know, communication is not just about saying it. It's about the person understanding what you are trying to tell
Right.
him or her.
Right.
So I'm sure if the person gets the understanding, then the person will try to do something about it.
Right.
So maybe the person hasn't understood your point, exactly what you need. So you have to try and communicate to the person how the person will understand exactly what you want
Right.
from the person.
Right.
With me, okay, I think the best way to get people to understand what you're going through or what you're feeling is to put them through the same thing you're going through.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
that's it.
This one is fit for that.
I
No,
know.
it's not tit for tat.
What is good for the goose?
It's good for.
Hey,
Ganda.
Ghana man is so
No. And yet you so the thing is, if maybe Christian is my husband. I know what Christian
No, he's
wants.
not.
Let's assume.
Oh, right.
Let's assume Christian
You're
is my
actually
husband.
marketing well. That's good. A good marketer.
Right, go on.
Please, I'm borrowing him for
For a minute.
for a minute.
He was never mine.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
At a point we were working on.
Okay. Yes,
So-
go on.
And I understand everything about him when it comes to sex. Okay, I know just what he wants and how he wants it, and so all the time I make sure I give it to him, or I do just what he wants, so he'll have a good one. In my case, maybe there's something a bit complicated that I need to communicate with him. I have communicated, and he still doesn't get it. At some point, I'll stop doing what I do for him.
Right.
Okay, I'll stop, and then I know he's going to be vocal about it.
Right.
I'll do what he doesn't want. Then when he gets vocal about it, I'll make you understand that it was intentional, because I have been trying to draw your attention to mine, and that's just how I feel. Okay, in a nice way. And so when it happens like that, he will now come to understand, and I'll make sure I do it playfully, because some partners can be so
Yeah.
exactly. Just say they won't want to do again. Okay, so I'll try to affiliate it to why I am not doing what you're doing, because I want this. Okay, and it's what triggers me to do that for you as well.
Yeah.
And so I'll get you to do it for me, and then
Yeah.
And the very moment you do that, I'll make sure I give you more than I always do. So you know that it's just, so you know that way he'll know that, okay, so if I do that for her,
I'll get this.
I get that, and it gets
So
better.
it won't be a problem
It won't be a problem
for him anymore.
Yes.
Interesting. All right, let's wrap this up. Okay. Sexual etiquette. In wrapping up, Afi, tell me, what would you say?
Okay, so what I would say is that everything boils down to communication. When your partner is doing something you don't like, you should be able to tell them, my dear, I like this way. I don't like it this way. And I'm sure if your partner understands exactly what you are trying to communicate, there won't be any issues.
Right.
Yeah.
Kristen.
Yes, so I feel men should also give more listening ear to women, and before we start any act, we should communicate deeply about it for you to know what you like, what you don't like, for you to have that rhythm.
Okay.
Yes, so we should give more listening ear to
Okay.
women.
Okay.
Yes, especially, yes.
Okay. All right, Nanama.
Sexual etiquette, I think that, we all come from different places. Understanding your partner is the very first thing to do, knowing what they want, okay? If there's something about them that turns you off, once they're your partner, I think that you'd want to go a very long way with them. And so you should look at making the relationship and everything about it, especially your sexual life, better. If you cannot communicate with a partner because your partner is the type that won't take feedback seriously, I think that make it a general comment. Not when you're having sex, okay? Out of the blues, when you're having a normal discussion, hit on that. I said, maybe, it can come from nowhere. Men that do not shave and want BJs, I think turn me off, Then you can tell him, like, I can imagine if it was you, make him feel like he's not, maybe he smells bad down there, okay? Now give him the impression that he's good, okay? Sometimes, if your partner is the type that would take feedback seriously, tell him as it is, okay? Now, we all can be the same, like I said from the beginning, and so if it's the type that might not take it in good faith, I think that you should go about it in the way that I am saying. Right. So go about it in that way, and then you can help them get there. Right. If you think the first time you tried, you didn't get the aroma that you wanted, another time when you want to try it with him, maybe you want to give him some pleasure, give him some BJ. Okay. I think you should
take a
get
shower
into the
together.
bathroom together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then tell him, okay, I want to bath you, so you do same to me.
Okay.
That's way you get
You
to
are scrubbing all the right
scrub
places.
the right
By
places.
yourself.
And then after
All
you're
right,
done scrubbing,
okay.
when you get down on him, tell him he smells good.
Right.
The next time you want to do it, he would want to smell good again. And
All
that's
right.
just how
and
you...
that's just it.
Yeah.
All right, tell me, how can we find you on social media?
Social media, Her Excellency Amafuswa on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Yeah.
Okay. Afi, how do we find you?
Social media at Afi Antonio everywhere: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn.
Okay. Kristen?
Christian MTK Instagram.
Okay. All right. Do you have any projects coming up we should know about?
Okay, so I'm currently trying to help struggling single mothers. I took one case up just this Sunday. I went to do some donation to a 13-year-old struggling single mother, and her story is very sad. Like, the one who got her impregnated was in his 30s. This girl had to drop out of school. The baby is almost 4 months.
Is he working free though?
Yeah, so I've spoken to a lawyer. We are working on it. Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm left with 4 more. I selected the stories on social media because I had a lot of people sending me messages. So
Okay.
I'm left with 4 people to sort out. Yeah.
Okay, great job. Great job, Danama.
So I am going to reach out to all women out there. I started something, okay, I am an advocate for girl-child education. And so I am currently, I'm giving free adult education to women who want to learn to read and write.
Wow.
Okay.
I did last year. I did last 2 years. For some reason, I couldn't do it last year. And so now I have 10. I'm looking to having 30, and then we'll start. So if you want to read and write, if you're listening, if you're watching, and you want to read and write, you can read and write. And now social media has become one platform that, you know, we do all kind of businesses for. And then also for women who want to learn any kind of trade. If you want to learn to, you know, learn to do hair, makeup, want to learn to sew, it's for free.
Okay. All right, sure.
So-
Christian?
Yes, so I'm also working on a project that is giving closure to families. I'm trying to change the narrative of funerals in Ghana.
Okay.
Yes, whereby that's what we won the 40 and a 40 award for.
Okay.
Yes, so we tell stories of people when they die, so that after the funeral, when you're watching the video, you tend to understand who the person is or who the person was. So I go to the person's hometown to look for the person's friends, and then they say things. So it's basically a funeral documentary, and then it's actually giving closure, and it's helping a lot of Ghanaian families. Yeah.
Great job.
Thank you to Ghanaians for also accepting the
Great job.
Natalia, please, I'd like to put out the numbers for if
Yes,
anybody
go on.
wants to.
Yes, go on.
So the number to call is 0555 983 667. 0555 983 667. If you're looking to learn to read and write for free, if you're looking to learn a
Great job.
trade, please do call, and then
Great
it's
job.
free. Yeah.
Great job. You all are doing great. I'm really proud of you. I'm proud of you. Brush your teeth.
I will. Ladies, wash your butts.
All right, so this is where we draw the curtain. Thank you so much for choosing to stay with us here on Duvet on GHOne TV. So help us God, we do this all over again next week, Saturday, 10 p.m. exactly. My name is Natalia. Connect with me on social media. Yes, I am Natalia. And if you get a minute and you have a partner, do try our sex position of the week, and whatever you do, do not relent on your communication. It is key to a successful relationship. Thank you. Good night.